Thank you, everyone. Marlene, thank you. Guys, it is 10:30, and to respect our live streaming audience around the world, I think we should begin as per our program. Like I said earlier, we did try to get you all here in time for our launch, and it's good to see a full house. Everyone's on time, just as we expected with South African time. And so we shall proceed. Athletics South Africa, if you're in the house, KwaZulu-Natal Athletics, the Comrades Marathon Association Board, our staff, the Race Organizing Committee, our elders, ambassadors, subcommittee members and chairpersons, our runners. I think we also have a gold medalist in the house, our former winners, and our sponsors, definitely. Charities, I see you, runners, and our sponsorship agents, Flash, Richard a Flash, our host broadcaster, Supersport, as well as ENCA, SABC TV, all of our media, print, broadcast, digital. It's really incredible to see you all here representing South Africa's major media houses. We're really indebted to you guys. And I don't think we could have asked for a better day to launch the 2025 Comrades Marathon. So welcome to the Mick Wynn Hall of Honor here at Comrades House. It was going to be a different setup, but maybe it worked out for the better because we haven't had a good event in our Comrades Hall for a while. But here we are. For those of you who've been here early, I hope you have been into the Comrades Museum, courtesy of our museum curator, the lovely Elrika Henning. We are one of only 3 dedicated road running museums in the world. So that is the Comrades Marathon Museum. We've been going since 1988, I think. So if you didn't get to do a museum tour this morning, please make sure it's on your agenda for before you leave today. But here we are, giving you a warm welcome to our house, and I'd like to call the Comrades Marathon Association chairperson, Mr. Jeff Minnaar.
Thank you, Delane. Good morning to you all. Delane has actually just taken away a lot of my speech, which was to acknowledge one and all here today. But I think there's certain people that I should name, and that is the Acting Race Operations Manager, Elaine DeLay, and of course, Delane Cools, for setting everything up. Thank you very much indeed. I'm going to go straight into welcoming you here today. It's a very special day for us. Next year's race is going to be a fantastic affair, and it's going to be a prelude to what we're going to see for the 100th running of the Comrades Marathon, which is also going to finish down in Durban, I believe. Hopefully, I will be around still, not necessarily here, but alive. Welcome to the launch of the 98th Comrades Marathon. It is with immense pride and excitement that we gather here today to celebrate the spirit of endurance and camaraderie and the relentless pursuit of excellence that defines this iconic race. This year we return to the down run, starting from the historic Pietermaritzburg City Hall, as usual, where we expect more than 20,000 athletes to line up for the start and begin the race, which attracts legends from all corners of the world and South Africa. This journey, spanning approximately 87 kilometers, is not just a test of physical strength, but a testament to the human spirit, resilience, and determination. The Comrades Marathon is more than just a race. It's a celebration of unity, perseverance, and the shared passion for running. Each participant, whether a seasoned athlete or a first-time runner embodies the essence of this event, the drive to push beyond limits and achieve the extraordinary. Today is a special day, and in a few minutes we will unveil our campaign slogan for the 49th Down Run, to be held on Sunday, the 8th of June, 2025. I have no doubt that this carefully considered slogan will resonate with our athletes and our stakeholders. And unfortunately, they didn't give me the pleasure of telling you what that slogan is. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors, volunteers, and supporters. Your unwavering dedication and support make this event possible and ensure it continues to thrive year after year. To our runners, and I notice there's a couple of them here, I wish you all the best as you prepare for this monumental challenge. Remember, the Comrades Marathon is not just about crossing the finishing line. It's about the journey, the friendships forged, and the memories created along the way. Let us embrace the spirit of Comrades and make next year's 49th Down Run one to remember. Together we are stronger, and together we will continue to uphold the legacy of this incredible event. Thank you very much indeed for attending today.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who know the Comrades Marathon quite intimately, who share the launch with us every year, you'll also know that we take pride in putting out a great campaign slogan every year. And on the back of No Doubt Naganjani, we'd like to remind you what runners, supporters, and all of our stakeholders experienced just barely 5 months ago on Sunday, the 9th of June. Watch this. Goosebump stuff, right? As you would have seen, a lot of that imagery was shot along the route, and today we're also quite honored to have our route portfolio conveners here, Bram Simon and Raveen Sivraman. They do a lot of work for the Comrades Marathon. And guys, I also, before we proceed on to unveiling our 2025 campaign, I'd like to give a special shout out to all of our brand ambassadors around the world. We've got 33 of them. I know the bulk of them are following the live stream. So shout out to all of you runners in 76 countries. Hopefully 2025 is going to attract even more. And I also want to acknowledge the KZN top journalist in the house, Mr. Tatem Simango of the Top Runner. Welcome. Quite a few winners in the house. But now I'd like to call the CMA Marketing Chairperson, Mr. Kerwin Basson, to help us do some unveiling.
Thank you, Delane. Good morning, everyone. It's so exciting to be here today, as it marks the second most important day of the running calendar, the first being the actual race day. Many of you would have already started planning for the 2025 race from the 10th of June 2024. Still aching, still checking the medal around your neck, still feeling the emotion of having crossed the finish line just the day before. Trying to capture the essence of the Comrades Marathon in a few words is always a challenging task. It's difficult to put together what this race means to so many in just a little slogan. This, however, is the challenge that is posed annually to the CMA team. Many meetings, back and forth emails, images, messages, traverse devices, trying to encapsulate everything that Comrades means to everyone involved. Finding images that truly represent the emotion, the pride, the joy, the exuberance of the ultimate human race is not easy. This year has seen for the first time the CMA opening communication channels to all stakeholders to submit ideas for a slogan for consideration. There were many, and it made it very difficult, and it was actually quite interesting reading. You never quite know how this race has changed people's lives until they share their story. Thank you to everyone who participated. 3 avid Comrades fanatics were awarded special hampers for having the best slogans of those that were submitted. After reading through so many submissions, it was apparent that Comrades has and will never be just another race. It's more than that. It tests your character, your resolve, your mind, and your body. If you can conquer the race, then nothing seems impossible. Many runners choose to return each year to conquer this tried and tested route, to push themselves further. Comrades is not just another date or another race. This is why for the 2025, the slogan is more than a race. Isiko mpilo. It's a way of life. Many of you will be able to relate to this. The time, effort, funding, and support required to take on this challenge requires commitment not only from you, but from those supporting you. Comrades truly becomes a way of life. These words resonate deep within. Trying to paint these words into something more than just words becomes even more difficult. How do you show people that this is more than a race and rather a way of life? You find an image that speaks these words. We found an image that does just that. The smiles through the pain, the joy of crossing the finish line, and being able to share that with so many others who, like you, have a story. They have faced challenges just to get to the start line. The breaking of boundaries, being able to connect with other human beings whom you have possibly never ever met before. This is what the ultimate human race is about. And so without further ado, I'm going to call 3 special guests up today. They are not aware of why they are here today, but I'm going to call them up. First, I'd like to call Letta dos Santos from Infinity Athletics Club. I'd like to call Mkokeli Malgas from Vukani Multisport. And I'd like to call Ngumisa Kepe from Chile Running Club. all from the Eastern Cape. Can you guys come up, please, as we unveil the campaign poster for 2025? We're going to do that simultaneously. Yes. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. That's the emotion that Comrades brings to people. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Isiko Mpilo, and these are the faces of the 98th Comrades Marathon Down Run. And may the promo video begin. And guys, thanks to the CMA Marketing Committee for all of the hard work. I think that did grab you, yeah? Thank you. All of this leads to the PMB City Hall, where next year's Down Run begins, and Mr. Johan Viljoen and team. And to tell you more about next year's race, the chairman already told you we've got some grand plans for an exhilarating race. Our acting race and operations manager, Elaine Dallet, is going to take you through what you can expect for next year.
Good morning, all. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today. And I just want to thank the CMA board and even the previous boards as well for this opportunity, albeit in an acting role, but I'm certainly going to give it my 120% effort together with our amazing team. Please bear with me, I'm fighting a bit of flu, so my voice might break every now and again. Okay, as mentioned by the previous speakers, next year is a down run that we are going to be using the 2025 down run as almost a blueprint for the 2027 race. For those of you that are not aware, the 2027 race is the 100th running of the Comrades Marathon. So any new initiatives, etc., that we want to try or possibly have at the 2027 race, we will look at implementing some of those plans for next year's race already. The race will be starting at the Pietermaritzburg City Hall, as it does traditionally. The finish this year is going to be in Durban at the People's Park. So we will be utilizing lots of facilities from Moses Mabhida Stadium, who we are still currently in contract with for this last event. But for the actual finish venue, it will be inside the People's Park, including all the adjacent facilities. The race again will be a 12-hour cutoff, as it has been for many years. The en route cutoffs will only be announced in 2025. The distance of next year's race is approximately 89 kilometers. The confirmed distance and final route measurement will be done in 2025, and that will be publicized a few months before the race. Something I do want to point out is that the race is very similar, or the route is very similar as the 2022 edition of the race. However, the first 6 kilometers are different. So we're starting from the Maritzburg City Hall, and when we get to the intersection of Chief Albert Luthuli and Alexandra Road, we will then go up Alexandra Road all the way to Ritchie Road, left into Ritchie Road, and then eventually that becomes Washington and through to Mkondeni. Excuse me. Okay, and then the last kilometer of the race will be, again, similar to 2022, which will take us through up Masabalala Yengwa Avenue, or NMR Avenue, as it was formerly known, and finishing inside People's Park. Okay, so this year's entries will be capped at 23,000, and a special announcement that is only being made now that nobody has been aware of. We are doing something special for our Green Number Club runners this year. Entries are opening today at 12 o'clock for all Green Number Club runners. So, as it says on the slide, entries will open only for all the Green Number Club runners today at 12, but it will close on the same closing date as it will be for all other runners. Okay, so for all non-Green Number athletes, entries as publicized previously will still open next week on the 13th of November 2024 at 10 a.m. And the closing date, as mentioned on the previous slide, 9 December 2024 at 4:30 p.m., or once the entry cap of 23,000 has been reached, whichever is achieved first. This will be the only entry window period. Okay, the entry fee for next year's race remains flat. So there is no increase over the 2023 and 2024 entry fees. So for South African entrants, 1,200 Rand, rest of Africa entrants, 2,000 Rand, and international entrants, 4,500 Rand. Okay, the online entry system. There will be an option to pay the entry fee in 2 installments, as we did previously. So 50% of the entry value on entering, with the remaining 50% will be due by the end of February 2025. If any runners prefer paying the full entry fee on entering, they are also able to do so. The Comrades Relief Fund, which was introduced for last year's race, aims to assist 1,500 financially challenged athletes by offering them a reduced entry fee of up to 50%. All the criteria is included with the entry system, so that runners are aware of how to qualify. Okay, qualifying details and requirements. How to enter. So, as I've mentioned, online entries only. Entry fee is waived for holders of 25 plus Comrades runners, and you can enter for the race via the Comrades website or the app. Website address www.comrades.com. The minimum qualifying distance, you would need to do a qualifier at 42.2 kilometer marathon in sub 4 hours 50 minutes. The qualifying period has changed going forward. So previously it was 1st of September till the first week of May. It is now changed to, with approval from the CMA board, the 10th of June, which is the day after this past race, 10th of June 2024 to the 5th of May 2025. The closing date for all qualifying details and submission of final information for the race will close on the 5th of May, so that's for seeding upgrades, qualifier details, license number information, and any other club detail updates or changes. Okay, the substitution process, which is in the months of March and April. The window period to withdraw from the race is 17th to the 31st of March 2025. The window period to secure that substituted entry is 1st of April to the 15th of April 2025. And the substituted athlete will only need to pay the 2025 entry fee price. Substitution is open to all, so local and international. An admin fee of 15% of the entry fee will be deducted by the CMA for the withdrawing athlete. The CMA will then refund the withdrawing athletes 85% of their entry fee. There will be no money or voucher exchange between athletes. Okay, very big announcement as well, an exciting announcement. Prize money has been increased by 10% across the board for all categories. So position 1 for men and women will be 874,000 rand. Position 2, 438,000. Position 3, 315,000. Position 4, 158,000. Position 5, 123,000. Position 6, 71,000. Position 7, 62,000. Position 8, 54,000. Position 9, 45,000, and position 10 for men and women, 36,000. Once again, the first 3 KZN athletes, men and women, will also each receive additional prize money, and we partner with the KZN Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for that prize money award. The first South African citizen, male and female, will also receive additional prize money this year. Previously it was 200,000, it's now 220,000 rand each. Team prizes for non-elite runners, men and women, so 20 to 39, positions 1 and 2, and over 40 for first position. Also team prizes for elite clubs or professional clubs. In open category, men and women, first is 40,700. Then there's also category prizes for veteran, master, and grandmaster, men and women, first, second, and third positions. And the 70-plus age category prize for men and women, first place, also been increased to 5,500 rand. Our total prize money purse for 2025 Comrades Marathon is just over 7.6 million rand. Okay, then there will also be prize money awarded for the best down run time. So if the winner, male and female, of the 2025 Comrades Marathon break the best time previously recorded for the down run, he or she will receive an additional cash payment of 550,000 rand. And thank you to our sponsor, one of our Tier 1 sponsors, SALC, for providing us with additional prize money, of which we call our top-up. And also, once again, as they did for the 2024 Comrades Marathon, to provide sponsorship for prize money for the hotspots. So the breakdown, as I mentioned, that gets you to just over 7.6 million rand. Prize money from the CMA, just over 5 million rand. SALC's top-up, 1.4 million. SALC pace, so that's for male or female breaking the average pace record of the race for next year, will receive million rand, and Cell C Hotspot will be 100,000, which gives us a grand total of 7,605,000. Lastly, I'd just like to thank the CMA board, the Comrades Marathon Race Organizing Committee, all the CMA staff, and all our stakeholders, sponsors, partners for your support. We are very excited about the 2025 race, and I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Al. And we know it's going to be a phenomenal race. And guys, that 7.6 million rand is also in part to Chelsea's top-up, so thank you for that. The runners do love you. I think the president has decided to join us, so we would like to call upon Mr. Stephen Cassie to give a word of support. I think he also likes the sound of that 7.6 mil. Please come forward, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Giving you a word of support. Please receive my word of support. The Comrades Marathon as a race in South Africa, I've always had discussions with people that it's like the sun, upon which road running in this country rotates around the Comrades Marathon Association. It is one of the best races we have in the country, which sets the tone for every athlete, especially those who do ultra running or who want to do ultra marathon running, to look up to. It's also one of those races that our professional athletes who are in road running, specifically in the marathon, when they look to retirement, they think they will embark on this. It also challenges some of our broadcasters or broadcast personalities. I see one there from East Coast Radio. And I saw another one that said he will run it, but he will run it from his bed for the 12 hours. So we wish the Comrades board, the incoming board, as you would all know, that there will be a new board come the 1st of December. And the ROC, all of the best, and congratulate the three faces of Comrades for the slogan, and congratulations to the marketing team for a wonderfully put slogan, and well done to everyone involved in putting up this magnificent race. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mkasi. Ladies and gents, I think you all noticed a lot of happening from our major sponsors in the car park, and lots of red, thanks to Thirsty, Mr. Price Sport, and Toyota. And I think you've also seen the Toyota Cross very boastfully displayed in our car park. That is the winner car for the 2025 Comrades Toyota Winner Car Competition. And to tell you more about it, we have our very lovely chairperson of the CSI and Charities Committee, Mrs. Pat Freeman.
Good morning, all. As the chairperson of the Charities Committee, I'm extremely proud of all the efforts and achievements of all the charities. In these difficult times, when sponsorship and donations of any sort are hard to come by, Toyota's generous donation of a Toyota Corolla Cross SUV, valued at nearly R500,000, is truly remarkable. The funds generated from the winner car competition was a major contribution towards our charities achieving their goals. It also provided an opportunity for them to promote interest and support in their organization's core activities. Over 14,500 tickets were sold this year, a new record for us, netting a whopping 725,000. Toyota's partnership with CMA spans more than 20 years, and we are incredibly grateful for the role that they've played in the success of our 2024 charity campaign, in particular, where we raised 6.4 million rand, a new record for us as well. Thank you. I'm not sure if both Toyota representatives are here. Rashad is here. Thank you so much, Rashad. I'd just like to acknowledge you. And Martha, thank you very much for being here. Please convey our gratitude and heartfelt thanks to your company, and long may our relationship last. We all from the Charities thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you, Pat. Guys, if you want to see the Toyota Cross that's up for grabs and take a photo, I don't know about test driving, but it's out there. And thank you, Pat, for that. I know that the CSI and Charities Committee does phenomenal work. Often when asked what stands out for me at Comrades, it really is the charity aspect of it. And to date, we've raised 76 million rand for charity since 1996. And I think that is just phenomenal, and especially the work that Pat and her team does. And also, if I've got to say, Al, there was an amazing prezzo. And Jared and Liam, I like that. So we know we've got to up the ante there. Guys, today we've got someone quite special. He normally laughs a lot about the Comrades, well, gets all of you laughing about the Comrades. But we thought after 5 starts, 3 finishes, and 2 DNFs, since we do not have Gerda or Pitt here to tell us about how phenomenal Comrades was, this guy runs it in 11 hours, sometimes a little bit more. And he's going to share his story with you. He's a radio personality and a stand-up comedian, and he takes our brand to a whole other level on Instagram, and we do love him. Rory Petzer, please come up.
Hi, everyone. So now I was going to lie and tell you that I've finished all the Comrades marathons I'd run, everyone I've started, I've finished it, but I haven't. But I do love this brand. I've got 2 favorite things in South Africa. Delaney's right. My 2 favorite things in South Africa are the Comrades Marathon and the Springboks. 100% my favorite things in the world. Actually in the world, I think. Thank you for keeping the entry fee flat this year. Can you please make the route flat? I'll pay 100 Rand more, I promise you. If we just take out Nchanga, Drummond, Fields Hill, Cowies Hill, I'll pay 200 Rand more for that. So, my Comrades Marathon story. I've got so many stories, and which one to share with you? So, firstly, I will irritate everyone in any encounter, in any room, in any situation. I will find any excuse to bring out the fact that I've run Comrades Marathon. Any excuse. You can say to me, Rory, yes, I'm hungry, eh? I'll say, Brew, hungry? Yes, I was starving. 62 Ks into Comrades. Did I tell you I've run Comrades? Did I tell you? 62 Ks in. Haven't I told you I've run Comrades? Haven't I told you? 62 Ks in, I was starving, Brew. I ran Comrades, man. I must tell you about it. I ran Comrades. You can say, Rory, I like the new Toyota Cross. I'll be like, oh, the Toyota Cross. Wait, man. Where did I see one? Drummond. I saw one on Drummond. I was running Comrades Marathon, and I saw a new Toyota Cross parked at Drummond. That's where I saw that thing. I will find absolutely any excuse to get it into any conversation. So I started running about 7 or 8 years ago in Durban. I moved here from Berge, Port Elizabeth, and I started running in Durban. See, I stopped partying, I stopped jolling, I stopped drinking, I stopped everything because I was quite a mess at one stage, and I decided now I'm going to stop everything. I'm going to be clean and good and be a good boy. But then I needed an excuse to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I was getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning in those days. So I needed an excuse to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, let me see. Say, wait, man, when I get home jolling, there's people running. Maybe I join them, the people that are running. Maybe I become a runner. So lekker, so I start running. Now I'm going to start running. Cool, now I'm a runner. I was probably wearing Converse, tackies, denim shorts. I had no idea how to be a runner. I was just running at that stage. I was running about 17 or 18 Ks a day. I didn't have a watch. I didn't have anything. I was running from, at that stage, Sunningdale, Durban North to Point and back. Every day, just running every day. Didn't know what was going on. And then I decided, you know what? I'm a runner. I started identifying as a runner. I changed my pronouns. I was run, ran, reen, ron, roon. I'm now a runner. Pronouns, run, ran. It's lekker. Now I tell people, hi, my name's Rory and I'm a runner. If you tell someone in Durban that you're a runner, the first thing they say to you is, oh, do you do Comrades? I was like, yes, now Comrades. Now I'm like, wait, isn't that the thing Bruce Fordhouse won many times? Okay, now research, how do you run Comrades Marathon? Oh, now you must join a club. Like, oh, now I must run with other people. I don't like running with other people. So I look around for a club. I find this guy's name was Emil. I think it still is. Stupid, eh? Maybe, who knows? He identifies as a runner now, who knows? So, Emil, Riverside Harriers, the first club I joined. So I phoned this guy, he says, Laka, come join us. You must buy the uniform on a Wednesday when the club's open. You buy the Laka Riverside Harriers. I don't know if there's anyone here from there. They've got the red and white stripes. Looks like Where's Wally? So I buy the uniform, Laka, on a Wednesday. He says, Rory, training on a Saturday, 5 o'clock in the morning, we're running 25 Ks. I'm like, easy, please. I run that in my sleep. Laka, Saturday morning, I'm all excited. I get there 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, I didn't know how these things work with runners. I was a newly identified runner. So I pulled into the parking lot at Riverside Harris, and they still tease me about this to this day. I run past them on Comrades Marathon Day, and they tease me about it. Let go. It happened years ago. I drove in, and as I looked, like, ish, don't they run in their uniforms? I was uniform, head to toe, club kits for a training run, the cap, the shirts, the socks, the pants, everything. I looked like Where's Wally? And then as I was driving, and they saw me, and I couldn't reverse out. I thought, ish, maybe they won't notice that I'm the only person wearing red and white stripes. So I park my car and I get out and I see this all looking at me. I think maybe they won't notice. Maybe they just won't notice. It's early in the morning, it's dark, they won't see. So as I walk closer, someone looks and he looks at his watch. He goes, Oaks, is there a marathon here today? One thing I also didn't know about running was you need to put plasters or Vaseline. Do you know that people who don't run, you need plasters or Vaseline everywhere or you get chafed? So I didn't know that. So I was running 7 Ks in. There's just blood running off my nipples. There's more red stripes. I had no idea. And I finished that 25K run. Thank you very much. I finished that run that day and never again. I think I wore the kits only again for the marathon. Even at the marathon, I arrived nervously. Like, do I wear this kit here? Should I wear this kit? Should I wear this kit? Yo. I'll tell you quickly 2 more stories. So I didn't finish Comrades twice, okay? Very simply, the reasons are very simple. Very simple. Okay, so the first time I didn't finish, it was an up run, running to PMB, and it was about 72 Ks in. I was in a hurry that day, so I wasn't eating. I wasn't eating anything. I was just running. On to get there. I'll eat when I get there, man. Calm down, everyone. I'll eat. No, I don't want your bananas. Go away. I'll eat when I get there. 72 Ks in. I see this. I'm just stop running, and I start getting dizzy. Whew. So I'm like, look, so I think it was a board or a road marking. It said 72 kilometers. So I'm like, yes. Have I run 72? Or there's 72 to go? And then I asked this woman sitting there. She says, no. I think, Rory, you must sit down and wait. Yeah, you must sit here. I'm like, I think it's the best advice I've heard all day. Thank you. I'll sit here and wait. And let me tell you, Comrades Marathon runners, there's buses on the day. You get the 9-hour bus, 10-hour bus, 11-hour bus, 6-hour bus, 4 or whatever bus. The best bus, in my experience, let me tell you, the best bus, in my experience, is the Baylor's bus. They give you a lift right to the end. It's ridiculous. They go, shoo, get in there, right to the end. Get in the Baylor's bus, lekker. There's a woman there, she's like, oh, ek is baie jammer, Bokkie, ek het nie gefinish nie. Ek is baie jammer, jongs, Bokkie, ek is baie jammer. It's like, oh, ja, Bokkie. Oh, sorry, wrong number, sorry. That was the Baylor's bus. Loved it. Lift to the end. I thought, okay, next time I'm going to eat. And then the next year, I didn't eat again. So I got, now that's a real story, okay. The other story is, don't buy a house on the Comrades route ever. Never live near the Comrades route. On race day, it is the worst thing. I'm running, and I see the Everton Road turn off just there near Hillcrest. And Everton Road, my house is just like 3 Ks that way. And I'm like, yes, it's a Sunday. What am I doing, man? You live just, yeah, it's a Sunday. Come on, just. So I'm like, yo, you know what? So I sat down. But the real story is I was dizzy again. Oh, I hadn't eaten in a hurry, stupid. I sat down. Someone said, hey, you finished. Don't sit. So I stood up. I said, I'm going to finish. And then I walked home. And then someone from work WhatsApp goes, Rory, we don't see you on the app. Where are you? So then a selfie holding my dog Pongo. Here I am with my dog Pongo at home. Yeah, so last story. 2 weeks ago, I was flying to Joburg to do a comedy show. And you know at the airport there where you must wait and then they take your laptop out your bag and you go through, and you're going to go through, take your belt off, and then you're going to take your watch off and everything. So I do all the stuff and there's a queue forming behind me and I walk through. Sorry, go back again, take everything off, shoes, everything, wallet, everything. Now everything's out. Walk back again. Go back. Now I'm scraping my fillings out. Put them in the tray. Walk back again. Now there's a queue, a long queue. I was going, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. What? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. It's my Comrades Marathon medal. Sorry, everyone. Didn't I tell you? I've run Comrades Marathon. Didn't I tell you? Tell the guys at the back there, the guys at Vida, tell those guys, it's just my Comrades Marathon medal. Sorry, man. Thank you, guys. It's such an honor to be here. Comrades Marathon literally is my favorite thing with the Springboks, and I can't wait for next year. I'm literally counting the days. I've already qualified. I ran the Cape Town Marathon. I've qualified for next year's Comrades. J batch. If they add a J batch, I'm in. I was like just over 5 hours. The H batch is stupid. We need more batches, man. This H batch is cock. We need more. So the J batch, I'm in. I will run another marathon next year and get into the H batch where I belong. Guys, thank you so much. It's been awesome. Thanks for having me. Awesome audience. Thank you. My name is Rory Petzer. Thank you.
Funny guy. Rory, how did you bag the 19,000 race number?
I don't know, but I can't stop running now because if I stop running, I'll lose my number.
Yeah?
I'm done. For the rest of my life, I'm here. 19,000.
We love you and your stories. Thank you. I can't believe this program's over already, but we do have the Vice Chairperson in the House, Mr. Peter Proctor, to give us a vote of thanks. But before he comes up, I also want to say thanks, guys. You all have quite a rad little goodie bag there from Mr. Price Sport. Thank you, full and team. In the Comrades goodie bag, you've got a nice little gift from Cell C, and also some little thanks from the CMA team. And now for the real thanks, Mr. Proctor.
Thank you, Darlene. Rory, I think there's 180 odd runners in the world around that have finished their running, and I think we all agree with what you say. And there must be billions of stories of comrades likewise of what they do. And I know myself, I've had a few as well. So, well, good story. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, CMA board, staff, sponsors, and guests. As we conclude the launch for the 2025 Comrades Marathon, I would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this event a success. Excuse me, I've also got a bit of flu as well. Firstly, a special thanks to you, our esteemed guests, speakers, for their inspiring words and unwavering support. Your presence here today underscores the significance of the historic race and the spirit of endurance it embodies. To our sponsors and partners, your generous contribution and collaboration is invaluable. Your support ensures that the Comrades Marathon continues to be the world-class event it is, and providing an unforgettable experience to all participants. A big thank you to the Comrades Marathon Association team for their dedication and hard work in organizing this launch. Your meticulous planning and commitments are the backbone of the event's success. To the media, thank you very much for your coverage over the years and for helping us share the story of Comrades Marathon with the world. Your role in promoting this event is crucial in reaching the global audience. Lastly, to all the runners and supporters, thank you for your enthusiasm and passion. The Comrades Marathon is not just a race. It is a celebration of human spirit, perseverance. Your participation and encouragement are what make this event so truly special. We look forward to seeing you on the 8th of June 2025 for what promises to be an extraordinary event. Thank you once again, and let's make 2025 Comrades Marathon a memorable one. To all those traveling near and far, safe trip home. May you get to your destination in one piece and safe. And thank you again for your attendance today. Iziko Mpila it's more than just a race. This is a special one. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that, Mr. Vice Chair. Isiko Mpilo. It is more than a race. Guys, before you run away, if you didn't get a goodie bag, please chat to Annika up front at the registration desk or Julie van Wyk. She'll happily give it to you. And grab a selfie. There's some selfie opportunities with Mr. Price Sport, with the Comrades Marathon. We've also organized a 360 selfie station, so please take one of those. And there's lots of snacks, so please eat, drink, and be merry with us. And for the media, if you want to do one-on-one interviews, all of the gents up front are availing themselves, as well as the faces of the 2025 campaign. Gerbera in the house, Rory. So guys, if you want to, just feel free to mingle or chat to us and we'll make it happen. Thank you everyone for your time today.
I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just so grateful.
With us here, we've got Tatu Mkokeli Malchas, who is who's going to be a celebrity for this coming Comrades Marathon. Yeah, congratulations. How are you feeling?
Mhlekazi, feeling kakuhle man. At the moment, I'm not thinking straight. I'm a bit emotional because all of this started like a scam. Like I said to you earlier on, I mean, just to get a phone call after 4 and speaking to someone that you don't know, and this person said you are invited into a Comrades Marathon launch. That doesn't sound normal on a normal runner like me. But on the next day, when she phoned me again and sent me a second email, said, please just confirm if you can make it or not. And that's when I realized, okay, this is actually real. And I started talking to my friends about it. And luckily, I found out that my running mates also got a similar opportunity as me, because all the three of us, we've got Tuesday and Thursday runs. And also long runs on the weekend. So it was like unbelievable. How can this be a surprise? And if it's a surprise and a random selection, how can it be amongst the three of us? Or maybe it's a lot of other runners from other places. I don't know. So it started becoming real from then up until we got here. And even when we got here, it was like, okay, we are invited. We're going to sit down and just listen. Only to find out that the next year's photo is actually going to be our faces. So to me, that's a big thing. It's going to be bigger than any other medal that I'm going to receive on this race. I believe I'm going to get more medals, but I'm definitely sure I'm going to have to frame this one for the next year and keep it for the next coming years.
Can you remember this photo when it was taken?
So myself and Numisa were running together from the beginning. Basically, last year I had to pace for Numisa and other novices from our running friends. And later she's got a green number, so she was fine. But somewhere, I think towards the polish shots, we got into her because she was ahead of us. So when she saw us, she was happy. So we started pushing together, I think, for the last 8 kilometers. And she was happy to run with us because, I think she was lonely for the longest time of the day. So I remember that photo when it was taken because we were actually at the finish line, and it was emotional for Numisa, for her first. And also for later, it was a little bit emotional because I think her last up run, she couldn't finish it. She collapsed 30 meters before the finish line. So it was too emotional for them, and also for me, making sure that, okay, they both actually crossed the line. So that's how the picture all came about.
Yeah, man, I'm happy for you guys. And I think it was a lovely surprise, man.
I've seen so many surprises in my life, but this one is bigger than any other surprise I'm sure that I've ever received in life.
So this, I think it will put motivation to you to do your green number.
That's without any doubt. It's always been a plan, but now with this photo, I think the reality is becoming more and more clear in my eyes.
Does it bring pressure to you maybe to run better time, or it's just for you to complete your green number?
To me, Comrades, okay, when I started Comrades, it was about time. I wanted all the first times, but then I realized that, no, maybe this is not the right race for me to do that. So I'm happy with finishing Comrades, even if I finish Comrades as the last run, as long as I cross the line in within required 12 hours cut off. So Comrades, I'm not worried about time. I just want to make sure that I complete Comrades. Like they say, it's bigger than the race. They said it all here. And I mean, the slogan says for itself, Isiko Impilo. It's more than a race. It's bigger than that. So, yeah, it's just a matter of just completing it.
Last one. Have you started training for the 2025 already?
Base training already started. So, plan is to qualify on the 6th of December. One city marathon in Kabeja. So that's the plan. I'm planning to qualify there. Then the real training starts then again.
I have to mention the ladies, phenomenal ladies. Isabel Roche Kelly also got a medal named after her.
Yes.
And but she's also got a sad story because she won twice and she went back to Ireland and she was in an accident and got killed in that accident. But phenomenal women, first go because 7 hours. And then Frith van der Merwe, first go because 6 hours. And as you know, Gerda Steyn broke her record in best hour 23. Yes, and there's Gerda's shoe, we can't not mention it. This is her winning shoe this year.
So this is Gerda's shoe when she won
This year,
2024.
Yes.
Oh, so the shoe made it inside the museum.
Yes.
Nice one.
So
here at the Comrades 2025 launch, and it just ended an hour or two ago, and we were just going around. We went to the museum, we attended the launch, we met some of the CMA board members, by the way, we even met those that are going to be part of the slogan. And the slogan, as you can see, it's here, Isiko Mpilo, Comrades 2025. And we met some of the running coaches and other legends in the running fraternity. So it's been a good day. We learned a lot as well as a channel. We thank Comrades Marathon for affording us this opportunity to be here and be part of the experience of the launch. And we will see you very soon with other announcements and other things. We love what we do and we do what we love. Tango, tango, tango.